Today we're going to show you how to change the pump to washer arm rubber connector on your dishwasher, and it's a really easy job. All you'll need is a 5/16 nut driver, 1/4 inch nut driver, and about a 6-inch piece of 2-inch black pipe. Let me show you how we do it. Now, to gain access to this part, we basically need to access the bottom of the dishwasher. You can do it through the front on a built-in, but it's very close quarters, so we recommend disconnecting the dishwasher, pulling it away from the cabinet, and accessing the bottom. On a portable, it's simply a matter of laying it on its side on a suitable surface so that we don't mark the cabinet. Now, once we have access to the bottom, we're going to need to remove the screw that holds that support arm. There's a clamp on that rubber connector, as well as 2 more clamps that will allow us to pull that whole pump sideways and gain access to it. So with a 5/16 nut driver, we'll remove that 1 screw that secures that mounting clamp. We'll just let that clamp hang there. Next, we'll remove or loosen the screw on the large clamp at the rear of the pump. We're going to remove this 1/4 inch hex head screw clamp on the bottom of that pump access. There's another 5/16 clamp on that rubber connector. We'll loosen that completely. Now, there's probably some residual water in that pump, so if you have a container to catch that or an old towel to sop up any extra water, you'll need that handy. Now we're going to tilt the pump away from this large rear opening and then tilt it forward, and we can just set that aside. Well, that will give us access to that connector, and it threads into the bottom of the pump inside. So if you can get a good grip on it, you may be able to turn it counterclockwise. We found that they're often quite tight in there. So what we suggest is taking a piece of 2-inch PVC or ABS pipe, just the length of it, that you can put into that opening, tighten the clamp on it, and then you can get a good grip on the pipe. Just take a length of that pipe, slide it into the connector, and we're going to tighten the clamp on it. Now you can get a good grip on that pipe. Just turn it counterclockwise, unthread it, the spray arm assembly inside, and then slide it right off. We'll now remove that clamp. And we'll transfer that clamp to the new connector. And we'll tighten it on to that piece of pipe again. We'll slide that into the opening, thread it into place, tighten it securely, and make sure it's tight. And we can remove that clamp. And we'll pull off that piece of 2-inch pipe. And now we can realign the pump housing. We'll start by inserting a portion of the pump into that drain connector first. And then we'll rotate it around so that the rear goes into that large opening. Make sure both are seated firmly. Now at this point we can pull that support arm around and connect it to the front of the pump. And it threads right into the motor housing. That will provide a little more support while we line up those hoses, make sure that they're straight. And then we'll tighten the clamps again. We'll tighten that small clamp. We'll position the clamp for that connector. Now make sure that all of the clamps are tightened securely. Now we're ready to reinstall your built-in dishwasher or portable backup, and our repair is complete.